Hello friends, welcome to the video number 34 for the Python 3 series. And well, in this video we are gonna start talking about modules. This is gonna be an introduction to modules. And well, what is a module? Well, basically it's a Python file, a Python script. Now there are a few modules that are written, I think, in C. I am not sure if there are something in C++ or C sharp, but I think it's basically C. But well, we are gonna see one in a moment that is written in Python, and again, it's just a Python file, a Python script that contains functions that we can use, right? So in that sense, some of the examples that we have been covering, or some of the scripts that we have been doing, we can use those, or we could use those as as modules. Now, well, if you open the Python shell, right, and you just type help with the parentheses, and then you're gonna get inside of the Python 3.7 helps utility. Now here Python tells you, okay, you can type modules, keywords, symbols, or topics. So let's just type modules, and then Python is gonna give you a pretty huge list of modules that are available for you to use. Of course, we're not gonna be covering all of them, but hopefully through the next videos we're going to be using some of them, like for example the math module. mm, uh, we have, for example, a module to work with SQLite 3. We are going to be using in this video the statistics module just as an example. um, we have a module to work with CSV files, well, and all the random, for example, to create or generate random numbers, etc. So there is a lot of modules that you can use, you can work with. Now let's come here to the documentation, and here under the Python standard library you can navigate a little bit and you will find this type of help, right? You can see the numbers, for example. This is a module. The math, you can see all these functions included on this module. The random and the statistics is the one that we're going to be using now. And well, actually, that's the one that I want to show you what a module looks like. Of course, this is a Python included module, so it's really extensive. We are gonna be creating some of our own modules later. Hopefully, they are gonna be more they're gonna be simpler, much easier, right? But well, just for you to see, let's open this in idle. Now, well, I am here on the Python installation under the lib or library. Here is where you are gonna find most of modules. Uh, these are, as you can see, Python files, and you have other folders with, for example, all the modules that you need to work with TK Inter to create graphical user interfaces. Hopefully, we're gonna get to here later to work with databases with the SQLite 3. Uh, to play a little bit with turtles. Maybe we can see or play a little bit with turtles later. It's a little fun, but well, right now let's move on. And okay, this is the statistic.py. Again, you can see this is a Python file or script, and well, this is a basic statistic module, and you can do these functions, and you can just scroll down. You can see some definitions already. And well, here, for example, it tells, okay, measures of central tendency. So we have here the definition or the function for the mean, the function for the harmonic mean, for the median, low median, so on. Okay, and here we have the measures of spread, the variance for the population, standard deviation, and standard deviation for the population. Right, so let's close this. Make sure you didn't change anything in here. You may ruin your module. And well, again, this is what is included in that module. So let's just call it right now. Well, before we call it, let's say we have a variable and I have these lists. Remember, this is a list because it has these square brackets. If it has the parentheses, it will be a tuple. If it has the curly braces, it will be a set. So this is a list, and I'm going to store this in my data. And then I want to calculate the mean of my data and store that in this variable and then just print the result. Okay, if we try this, we get this error, right? The name mean is not defined. So okay, it's because it's inside of the statistics module. So statistics dot mean, just like shown in here, uh, statistics dot mean. So there it is. Save, run it, and now it tells us, okay, the name statistics is not defined. Well, again, similar to what we did with functions. Remember, we create the function and then we call it. We actually make use of that function. We have to do something similar with the modules or the Python files or the scripts. We have to call them, and we to call them we need to import those files. So we're telling Python, okay, just import the statistics module. So now we should be able to use it. Now, if I just do again just mean, because I am already importing the module, right? Well, again, it tells us, okay, the mean is not defined. So I gotta tell Python, okay, from the module statistics, use this is the dot operator, right? So for this module or from this module, use this function. So let's save it, run it, and finally we get our result. Okay, so that's the mean for this list. Um, we can use the median, for example, right? And all the other functions included in this module. Let's go back to here. Now, another way we can do this, well, let's say I'm going to be using this a lot. So, who have time to write statistics many times? So, we can say just import statistics as, and we can use whatever we want. Just one letter, we can say stat or whatever we want to. And so here now we just say, again, from this module that I name it or rename it as S, use this function. Uh, let's go back to the mean. So there it is. Now, other thing we can do is say, okay, Python, from this module, from the module statistics, just import everything. This asterisk means everything. So go to this module and bring everything. Now, let's do this, statistics.mean, and we get an error. So when we use this form and we say from statistics import everything, now we don't need to use or to tell Python from which module, um, right? So just go directly to the function, and now this should work fine. And well, the last thing is that let's say that you're not going to be using most of the functions. Probably you're going to be using just this one. So maybe you don't want to import everything, just import this particular function. And we can say, okay, to print this function from that module, and it works fine. But of course, median, if I try to access some other function, then I'm going to get an error. So it depends. Well, you want to be accessing all of them or most of them, or just have all of them available. Or you know what? No, I just need this one in particular, so I'm just gonna bring this one to my script. Then well, you can do that. Okay. So, well, that's it. I hope that you find this video useful, and I was able to explain, at least in the very general way, what modules are and how you can use them and import them. And well, that's it for this video. So please don't forget to subscribe, and thanks all of you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.